So, requests for evidence about taxes. It is that time of year when we tend to start seeing an influx of requests for evidence that have to do specifically with taxes or financial information in general. And one of the reasons for that is because it's tax season. So, we're at the time when it's the end of January. People are starting to receive people in the United States are starting to receive, information from any investment accounts that they've made interest on, and they're receiving documents from their employer for the past year showing how much money they earned and the different preparatory documents they need to actually file a tax return in mid-April by whatever the deadline is for this year. It's usually around April 15th, but sometimes that falls on a weekend and they move it slightly. But so people start getting these requests for evidence. And the thing about requests for evidence from USCIS is they use a lot of standard language, a form language, and it can be really hard for people to sometimes understand how serious a particular request for evidence is. I mean, all requests for evidence are serious because if you don't answer them with what they want, they will deny your case and then they'll keep your filing fee, and you'll either have to refile or it can put you into immigration court. I mean, it can cause a lot of serious problems. So you want to take any RFE very seriously. That being said, you don't want to freak out because we definitely see people who are maybe doing their own cases, or maybe they're even being represented and they get a request for evidence that sounds very scary. And we can tell from the language that it's actually a form RFE just asking for updated taxes. So I don't want you to assume that your RFE means that, but I just want to let you know that there's a wide range of financial type requests for evidence we see coming out this time of year, and you just want to check and make sure that you're answering it properly. We tend to do a lot more consultations this time of year of people getting this type of request for evidence. Even if you're doing your own case, it can certainly be, it's a good investment just to answer that question and make sure that you're answering it with the correct information and interpreting their request properly. But don't freak out, and do your taxes as soon as is practicable in your case to get things together a little earlier, just so that you have it in case it's needed.